Now next we come to discrete series, right? Then after that we will take continuous series. Now in the case of discrete series, again there are two methods. One is inspection method and second is grouping method. Again there are two methods. First, inspection method, this is also known as observation method, because you are finding out mode just by observing the figures, observing the series. So this is the observing method. Item with highest frequency is located and this is called mode. So you observe the series and item which is having highest frequency, locate it, and in front of that whatever is given in the item, then that is mode. For example, here this is the data given, because this is a discrete series, frequency is already given. This is X column, this is F column. Now here in this frequency column you have to find out, don't find out highest figure here, find out highest figure in the frequency column. So in the frequency column, because frequency means how many times any item appears in the series, and mode is how many times or maximum times any item appears in the series, that is mode. So you have to find out highest frequency over here. Here in this series 9 is the highest frequency, in front of 9 there is 40, so mode is equal to 40. This is just by observing. This is observation method. Data is given, find out highest frequency and locate the mode. Very simple. Now this is second one, that is grouping method. This needs a little effort from your side, but it is not difficult at all. If you learn the method, this is also very simple, though it is interesting. Now size and frequency is given over here. Size is 2, 3, 4 till 13. This is frequency given. Now you have to group the table. You have to make the groups of these figures. I will tell you in what way, and then you will have to find the mode. Now see here how the grouping is done. Here the grouping table is given here, and this is the method written down. Now on the basis of this method I will explain the table to you, how to locate the mode. Now here first two columns, size and frequency, this is given, right, and total you have to make 6 columns, and frequency will be the first column, then second, third, fourth you will do the grouping. Now let us see the method first. Values are arranged in ascending order and frequency are written against each. Here the values were already given in the ascending order, so you need not arrange it, it is already given. If it is not given, first you will arrange the values in the ascending order, and when you arrange it, then in front of the figure, in front of the values, write down the corresponding frequency. You do not have to arrange the frequency, remember well. Do not touch the frequency, do not mix it up. You have to arrange only X column, right, and then corresponding frequency has to be written here. In our example, as this is already in the ascending order, so we have just copied down the frequency in the same order. Now after writing these two columns, second column, here table consists of 6 columns, right, method first values are arranged, second table consists of 6 columns, you have to make 6 columns. Third is frequency are added in 2s and 3s and total written between value. Here in these columns frequencies are arranged and added in 2s and 3s. Here in 2s, this is also in 2s, this is 3s, in 3s, and this is also in 3s. These are added up in a particular system or in a particular way, what I will tell you. So frequency are added in 2s and 3s and total written between values. Total means here the total of each is written in between the values. In front of the frequency what you have added up, you have to write down the total. Now column 1, we will proceed column wise now. Column 1, maximum frequency is observed by putting circle. Now here this is column 1, find out the maximum frequency over here and circle it. Here the maximum frequency is 17, circle it. Column 2, frequencies are grouped into 2s. Now here column 2, you have to group the frequency. Take 2 frequency, first 2, 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. Then next 2, 10 and 12 is equal to 22. This plus this is equal to 30. Add up 10 plus 8, 18. This 2, then 4 plus 1, 5. So third column, you will group these frequencies into 2s and do the total of each and again encircle the highest one. Here it is 30. Got it? This is second column. Third column, leaving the first frequency, other are grouped in 2s. Now in the third column, just leave the first one. This is 3. Other frequencies are grouped into 2. So leave the first one. Next is 8 to 10. 8 plus 10, 18. Then 12 and 16 you will add up. Then 14 and 10 here. 8 and 17 here. 5 and 4 here. And here there is no next one. This is only single. You have to group it into 2. Just leave it. Right? And again circle the highest frequency, that is 28. So here you have grouped in 2s all the frequencies. Here again you have grouped them in 2, but you have left the first one. Ignore the first one, start from the second one and group into 2, and whatever is left, leave it. Now we come to fourth column. See what it says here. Column 4, frequencies are grouped in 3s. Now column 4, you have to group the frequencies in 3s. You don't have to leave anyone here. Just group in 3s. 3 plus 8 plus 10. 3, 8 and 10. Next 3 are 12, 16 and 14 here. Then 10, 8 and 17 here. 5, 4 and 1 here. Right? So you have to arrange all the frequencies in 3s in the fourth column. Right? And again find out which is the highest frequency here. This is 42. Right? So after completing the fourth column, fifth is leaving first frequency, other frequencies are grouped in 3s. Same way as here, first we have grouped them in 2s. Here we have left the first one and then grouped them in 2s. Here we have grouped them in 3s. Here leave the first one and group them in 3s. So first you are leaving, then it is 8, 10 and 12. After leaving first one, then 16, 14 and 10. Right? 8, 17 and 5. And 4 and 1 you will just ignore because there is no third one. After getting this figure, again find out the highest. This is 40. Now we come to the last column, that is sixth column. Leaving first 2 frequencies, other are grouped in 3s. Now leave first 2, 3 and 8 and group other in 3s, 10 plus 12 plus 16 here, then 14, 10 and 8 and then 17, 5 and 4 here. And then circle the highest one, this is 38. Right? So sixth column you have done. Now put a circle on maximum totals. Here we have done the circle side by side on maximum totals, and then prepare the analysis table. After doing this work, we have to analyze the table, then we will be able to find out mode. So, how to analyze the table? This work is clear, and this is the method how to do the grouping. Simple one. Now, we see the analysis of this table. Same example. Now, analysis of table. Here, now first column 17, as I told you, 17 is the highest frequency, and it is the corresponding item in front of 17 is 10. So, you will write tick mark 10. 17 is the highest frequency, corresponding item is 10. Second column, highest frequency is 30, corresponding item were 6 and 7. That means 30 you have got by adding corresponding items 6 and 7. Then third, 28 was highest frequency, corresponding items were 5 and 6. 14, fourth one, this is 42 highest frequency, corresponding items were 5, 6 and 7. Then fifth column, highest was 40, corresponding items were 6, 7 and 8. Then last one, 38 was highest, items were 4, 5 and 6, right. Now, after making this analysis, you observe that which one out of these is maximum times. Here it is 6 maximum times. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is 3 times, this 3 times, this is 1, 1, 1. So, which is the mode here? 6 is the mode, right. It is appearing 5 times, you can write down here it is 5 times. So, mode is 6 because it is appearing 5 times, right. So, this is the grouping method. You will group the frequencies, do the analysis and find out the item which is or frequency which is appearing most frequently, and that will become the mode. This is discrete series. You have done method of calculating this mode in inspection by inspection method and by grouping method in the discrete series. Now, what we are left with now? This is calculation of mode in continuous series. Okay, let us see how it is done.